Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Thank you for stopping by. Make sure you guys like, comment, share, and subscribe, and stay tuned for more. Today's video is gonna be my equestrian story and like my writing story basically. So like when I started writing, when did I actually start taking lessons and that. So guys, without further ado, let's just get on to the video.
All you have to do is stay a minute, just stay.
Okay, so I had a cousin who had horses, so I started riding there when I was about 6. So from 6 until about 9, I would say. 6 to 9 years old, I was riding their horses, not taking lessons or anything. I was just riding their horses. I knew how to walk, trot, canter, and that. And like if I had anything, like if I didn't do something right, they would be like, "Oh, put your heels down," or "Do this, do that." And like they taught me how to canter, like they did. And like it wasn't the best canter, but I knew how to canter. So then and I fell off there. Like one time I fell off and I was so close. Like there's rocks on the ground, even at every barn there's gonna be rocks on the ground. So I fell off there and my head was like literally so close to a rock, you have like no idea. Like my head didn't hit the rock, but like it was so close. So after that, then my parents and that they got in an argument and that they stopped talking. So then I didn't have anywhere to ride, like, because where I used to live, there wasn't any bonds. Like, there was one, but, like, it was, like, for, like, therapeutic riding. And then there was another one, but it wasn't, we never checked it out. So then I stopped riding for about 2 years, and then we moved to another house because we sold that house. So we moved to another house, and about for 3 months I still didn't ride. And then my mom was looking through the Park District magazines, and she says, "Oh, hey, there's a stable over there." I'm like, "Oh, okay, let's check it out." So then started taking lessons, and it was a saddle seat barn. We started taking lessons and I really liked it, and like she knew like I really liked it as well. So we started riding there, and I still do ride there. So then that's when like I started riding there. I would say I started riding, I don't know, when would you say I started riding at the other barn? At 11 years old, I started riding there. Then before that, there was drama at my barn. Like 2 other girls were like moving barns and that. There was lots of drama. So then and they left and they went to another barn, but one of the girls was still here. So there was so much drama, and me and my mom, we were like, "Hey, like if there's all this drama, like we're gonna leave. Like we'll go to another barn." And then the girls ended up leaving the barn, and we stayed. And then after like a while, I'm like, "Hey, like saddle seat's getting boring," and then like I don't want to do the same thing. I want to like adventure out. So we were like, "Okay, let's try jumping." And I really like jumping. At first I was like, "Okay, yeah, it's nice and that," but like not something that I would like. So like we stopped jumping then, and we just stick to saddle seat because we didn't have any other options. Like I didn't want to do dressage or eventing or cross country, didn't want to do any of that. So we just stayed to saddle seat. And then we tried jumping again. I'm like, "Hey mom, I miss jumping, can we go back to it?" So we went back to jumping, and I was taking lessons, and this was recently. I was taking lessons there, and they didn't let me jump. And I knew I could jump because at my other barn that I jumped at, I was already jumping high. So I'm like, "Okay, well, if they're not gonna let me jump, then what's the point of staying here?" And So after that, we were like, okay, let's finish up our group packages and let's go. So after that, then we left that barn recently, and we are still at Settle Seat. And then I was like, Mom, leasing, I can't lease. It's so much money. I won't be able to lease. Let's go to another barn. Let's check our leasing there. So then I went to the barn that the two girls that were at my barn who left, I went to their barn and I was like, oh, hey, like, I may ride here. And they were cool with it and everything. Yeah, they were cool with it. And then a week later I started leasing because it's only $150 a month, and you could ride the horse, you could do everything with the horse. So I'm like, oh, okay, great. And I love jumping now. Like, it's so fun and everything. I just love it. So then I was like, okay, well, I also have my Settle Seat barn, and I was like, I have to, like, do I stay at both, or what do I do? So then me and my mom decided not to burn any bridges, stay at the other barn, just not do it as much. So then we are now at two different barns right now. One's jumping, one's Settle Seat. Yes, they are two completely different things, but I don't ride at the Settle Seat barn as much, so it's not affecting me as much. So yes, and now I am 13 years old and I ride at two different barns. They are both really good. I love the jumping barn that I go to, and I do lease a horse, shearboard a horse there. So I love him. His name is Forrest. If you can see of the other videos in my channel, then that's him. So guys, if you guys like this video, please give it a big thumbs up, and make sure you guys like, comment, share, and subscribe. That was just a little video of my equestrian story when I started riding and everything. So guys, thanks for watching, and see you guys tomorrow.